The Septuagint, Proverbs, chapter 3. My son, forget not my laws, but let thine heart keep my words. For length of existence and years of life in peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee, but bind them about thy neck. So shalt thou find favor, and do thou provide things honest in the sight of the Lord and of men. Trust in God with all thine heart, and be not exalted in thine own wisdom. In all thy ways acquaint thyself with her, that she may rightly direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own conceit, but fear God, and depart from all evil. Then shall there be health to thy body, and good keeping to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy just labors, and give him the first of thy fruits of righteousness, that thy storehouses may be completely filled with corn, and that thy presses may burst forth with wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loves he rebukes, and scourges every son whom he receives. Blessed is the man who has found wisdom, and the mortal who knows prudence, for it is better to traffic for her than for treasures of gold and silver. And she is more valuable than precious stones. No evil thing shall resist her. She is well known to all that approach her, and no precious thing is equal to her in value. For length of existence and years of life are in her right hand, and in her left hand are wealth and glory. Out of her mouth proceeds righteousness, and she carries law and mercy upon her tongue. Her ways are good ways, and all her paths are peaceful. She is a tree of life to all that lay hold upon her, and she is a secure help to all that stay themselves on her, as on the Lord. God by wisdom founded the earth, and by prudence he prepared the heavens. By understanding were the depths broken up, and the clouds dropped water. My son, let them not pass from thee, but keep my counsel and understanding, that thy soul may live, and that there may be grace round thy neck, and it shall be health to thy flesh and safety to thy bones, that thou mayest go confidently in peace in all thy ways, and that thy foot may not stumble. For if thou rest, thou shalt be undismayed, and if thou sleep, thou shalt slumber sweetly. And thou shalt not be afraid of alarm coming upon thee, neither of approaching attacks of ungodly men. For the Lord shall be over all thy ways, and shall establish thy foot, that thou be not moved. Forbear not to do good to the poor, whensoever thy hand may have power to help him. Say not, come back another time, tomorrow I will give, while thou art able to do him good, for thou knowest not what the next day will bring forth. Devise not evil against thy friend, living near thee and trusting in thee. Be not ready to quarrel with a man without a cause, lest he do thee some harm. Procure not the reproaches of bad men, neither do thou covet their ways. For every transgressor is unclean before the Lord, neither does he sit among the righteous. The curse of God is in the houses of the ungodly, but the habitations of the just are blessed. The Lord resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. The wise shall inherit glory, but the ungodly have exalted their own dishonor.